With the summer season on the horizon, dieting becomes an even more significant issue for those whose objective is weight loss. However, it is almost certain that they will not stick to their diets, especially if it is the start of their diet program and they have not reprogrammed or reconditioned their usual behavior. But the key is not allowing a step back to prevent us from continuing with our programs. Now, as a hypnotherapist specializing in weight control, I've noticed that clients will sometimes lose 5 pounds and gain 2 back, and instead of acknowledging the affirmation of losing 3 pounds, why they obsess over the 2 they've gained back. Or I might hear, I was doing great until Saturday night, and then I blew it. Well, in that situation, the client is focused on that one day despite the 2 weeks of making really healthy choices. I often use the analogy that if they accidentally backed their car into a tree, well, they wouldn't continue to do it again and again and just create more dents because they've already dented it. That idea would seem silly. But much in the same way, it is just as ridiculous to say that one day or one event denotes a global failure on our part. Focusing on failure doesn't serve anyone. Focusing on progression and our ultimate goals serves us much better. It leads to more positive results. And that is to say, we should move to the idea of progression, not perfection. Hey, I'm not saying that an upcoming event, a summer barbecue or a wedding, is an excuse to predict failure, because all of us should take 100% responsibility for our choices. And in the case of weight control, well, we can create an easy-to-follow plan to overcome these situations. We could do this repeatedly by visualizing the situation and the new behavior. Don't look at a special occasion as a roadblock or a stumbling point. Instead, as opportunities to practice these new behaviors and new choices. An opportunity to think our choices through, because behavior modification only works if we are consistently repeating the new behavior. We shouldn't be looking for formula excuses for our behaviors, just recognizing them and retraining ourselves, focusing on what is the payoff for us. What is the reason you want to have control over your weight? Why is it important to you? Whatever the reason, if we focus on it, it certainly makes disciplining our new thoughts and new behaviors, well, it makes those disciplines come more readily. And really, the payoff is actually much more than what you're giving, and it certainly shows itself in many more ways than just losing weight. If you're looking for that overnight magic solution for weight control, well, you'll be disappointed. We have to consider how long that we've had certain issues. How long have we been repeating old behaviors and old patterns? And really remembering that we are reprogramming. We learn new behaviors. Well, when we really learn new behaviors, those behaviors will stay with you for the rest of your very long, healthy life.